Welcome to the English Lessons podcast. My name is Maria, and today you will hear a simple, mysterious story about a lost phone and strange messages that seem to arrive from the future. The mood is gently spooky, like a quiet street in light rain, but it is calm and safe for A2 learners. You will hear short, clear lines spoken slowly like this with time words like now, soon, and later, and modern phone words like ping, signal, and reply. First, listen once for the main idea. Do not stop the audio. Next, listen again for details in the story. Finally, shadow a few short lines or vocabulary words. Shadowing means you repeat with the speaker in a low voice. If you enjoy this lesson, please subscribe and share the podcast with a friend. After the story, you can review the vocabulary list and then listen again to find each word in context. Keep your voice relaxed and enjoy the soft, spooky feel as you practice real, useful English. Now, if you are ready, let's begin. Today's story is titled Lost Phone, Strange Chat. I walked home after work in light rain. The street was quiet. The sky was dark gray, and the air felt cold and clean. At the corner near the bakery, I saw a phone on the ground. A small light on the screen blinked. It looked new, but wet, like a fish out of water. I picked it up. The case was smooth. The screen turned on. The time said 7:10. Ping. A message appeared on the screen. It said, "Stop. Do not cross now." I looked up. The crosswalk was empty. The light was green for me. A bus waited far down the road. I almost stepped out, but the word "now" in the message felt strong. I waited one more second. A fast bike cut through the rain and sped past the line. The rider did not see the red light. He would have hit my side if I had moved. Ping. The next message arrived. The next message arrived. Good. Wait 20 seconds. Cross after the red car. I stared at the phone. "Who are you?" I typed. "Is this a joke?" No answer came right away. The red car rolled by. I crossed, still watching the screen. Soon another message came. "I am sending texts from 5 minutes ahead. Your time now is 7:12. My time is 7:17. I can see what happens, then warn you." I stopped under a streetlight. Rain tapped the metal cover. I checked the clock again. It still showed 7:12. "How can that be?" I typed. "Where are you?" "I am on your street," the text said. "I cannot say more. The line is weak. The signal is thin. I can only send short notes, and only a little early." "Why me?" I asked. "Why this phone?" "Ping." "Pick up the phone," the message said. "Hold it high. Turn left. Walk to the bus stop. Stand near the bench. You will understand in 5 minutes." I was already holding the phone, but I lifted it higher and turned left. The rain fell harder. My shoes made small sounds on the wet ground. Soon I stood by the bench. Across the street, a shop closed its door. The sign said, "Open again tomorrow." A cat ran into the alley and shook its tail. Ping. Right now, at 7:14, a dog will bark 2 times. Then the street light above you will flicker, and a taxi will stop at the corner. Count to 5. Do not be scared. A calm dog sound came from the dark yard. 1, then two. The street light blinked one long time, then went steady again. A taxi rolled up to the corner and waited with a soft engine sound. I felt a warm fear. It was not a big fear, but it sat in my chest like a small stone. I typed again. Are you watching me? I am not watching you now, the text said. I am watching what already happens in my time. For you, it is later. For me, it is now. I took a breath. The words felt strange, but the bike, the dog, the light, the taxi, all of it was true. I had proof, and my hands shook a little. Ping, a new message came. Please look down at your foot. Your lace is loose. Tie it or you will slip near the puddle by the bus sign. I smiled. I tied my lace tight. I looked ahead. A wide puddle waited, shining like a dark mirror under the light. Another ping. Good. In 1 minute, a woman with a green coat will run past you. She will drop a small silver key near the bench. Pick it up. Do not call to her yet. Wait. I fixed my eyes on the corner. The clock turned to 7:15. I heard quick steps behind me. The woman ran past, looked at the bus time board, and turned away. A key fell and made a small, bright sound I could hear over the rain. I picked up the key. It was a neat shape, light and smooth. Wait, the phone said. Soon she will come back. Give it to her at 7:18 when she asks. Say, I found this now. I held the key. I kept the words in my head. I wanted to ask more, but the phone buzzed again, and the text came fast, like the sender was running out of time. You are safe for the next 2 minutes. Use this time to ask me one question. Only one, I typed. Are you a person I know? Yes, the message said. You do not know me yet, but you will. Later you will help me, and tonight I help you. It is simple. I tried to think of a second question, but the rule was clear. One question only. I looked around. The rain slowed a little. Ping. A short note arrived. Now watch the shop window. You will see a light blink in the back room. Then look up. The bus will arrive, but you should not take it. Please wait for the next one. The light in the shop blinked once, like a wink. A bus turned the corner and pulled up, hissing. The door opened. The driver looked bored. I did not get on. The woman in the green coat came back. She looked at the ground near the bench, then at me. Excuse me, she said, her voice small and tired. Did you see a key? I held it out. I found this now. Her face warmed. Thank you, she said. You saved my night. I smiled and nodded. She hurried away, holding the key tight. Ping. Good. If you had taken the bus, you would have missed her. Now please carry the phone to the old clock tower. You can see the top from here. Walk straight. It will take 8 minutes. Stay on the left side of the street. Why the left side? I asked. Because the right side has loose tiles and a deep puddle, the text said. You would get wet. Also, the left side has a small awning. You can wait under it when the rain grows hard again in 2 minutes. I walked. The rain grew hard again in 2 minutes, just like the message said. I stood under a narrow awning. A man with a red umbrella passed me and nodded. He dropped a coin, picked it up, and kept walking. At 7:22, I reached the clock tower. The big face looked old and kind. The hands moved slow and steady. A little bell rang once. Another ping. "Stand under the east side," the phone said. "That is the side with the small door. A boy will come and ask, 'Is this yours?' He will point to the phone, say, 'I am holding it for now, but it is not mine.' Ask his name, say thank you. Then wait." I moved to the small door. The rain made a sheet of silver in the light. A boy in a blue coat ran from the square. He looked at the phone in my hand. "Is this yours?" he asked. "I am holding it for now, but it is not mine," I said. "What is your name?" He smiled. "My name is Leo." He cupped his hands and blew warm air. "Cold," he said. I nodded and thanked him for checking. He ran to join a group near the bus stop. "Ping, time is short now," the phone said. "The battery will die soon. Here is the last plan. In 5 minutes, a girl will arrive under the clock. She will wear a gray scarf. She will say, 'I lost my phone near the bakery.' Then she will say a second line, the line I tell you now. She will say, 'It pings at the wrong time.'" I read the line 2 times. It felt like a secret key. "Give her the phone," the message said. "Tell her the main things that happened. Tell her the bike, the dog, the taxi, the key, the bus. Tell her she is safe to walk home if she leaves at 7:30. Then say goodbye. After that, please sit on the bench and wait for your bus. Do not take the bus before 7:32. "Why not?" I asked. "What happens before 7:32? The reply came in small pieces, like the signal was weak, or like the sender was tired. Small crash, no one hurt. Glass, shout, slow delay. Better to wait, it said. I looked up at the clock. 7:26. My hands felt steadier now. The fear stone in my chest was smaller. I typed again. "Thank you. Will I meet you later?" The last message came with a long pause. "We will meet soon," it read. "Not tonight. Later. You will know me when I say, 'Thank you for the key.'" The screen dimmed. The battery showed a thin red line, like a last breath. I waited. The rain eased to a soft mist. The square felt wider, as if more air had come into it. At 7:29, a girl in a gray scarf walked under the clock. She looked around with worry, like she had lost something important. "Excuse me," she said. "I lost my phone near the bakery. I need it now." I held up the phone. "Is this it?" I asked. She looked at the case. "Yes," she said with a rush of air. "Yes, that is mine." She took it with both hands. Then she stopped, like she had to think. She touched the screen, then looked at me. "It pings at the wrong time," she said. The line sounded strange and true. I told her the main things. I told the story fast and clear in simple steps. The bike, the dog, the taxi, the key, bus. Her face changed from fear to calm. She looked up at the clock and nodded. "I will leave at 7:30, she said. "Thank you for your help." She put the phone in her pocket, wrapped the scarf tight, and walked toward the street with the small awnings. She moved like she knew the way, like she had already walked it. I sat on the bench and waited. At 7:31, a bus came with loud music and many wet shoes. I did not take it. At 7:32, another bus arrived. It looked older. I got on. The driver said good evening. I tapped my card and found a dry seat. As the bus pulled away, I saw a flash at the corner and heard a shout. 4 people stepped back. No one was hurt. A glass bottle had slipped and broken near the shop. I felt the fear stone in my chest melt like ice in warm tea. I rode home. The rain stopped. The night felt clean and new. I looked at my own phone and checked the time. I wrote a small note to myself. Later, it said. Soon, it said. Now, it said. I was not sure when I would meet the person again. I was not sure how I would say thank you for the key. But I knew I would listen. I knew I would look at the clock when I felt a ping in my pocket. I unlocked my door, took off my wet shoes, and made hot tea. I sat by the window and watched the street. The lights made small gold pools on the ground. My house felt safe. I had a simple thought, the kind that stays. Sometimes a warning comes at the right moment. It can be a friend, a voice, a note, or a message on the screen. It can arrive from later, but it helps now. I finished my tea. I set my phone beside my bed. I slept well. In my dream, the clock hands moved forward and back, but they did not scare me. They only showed me the way to the next, small, good thing. Please review these words, then listen again and try to find them in the story. Ping, a short sound from a phone. I hear a ping and look at the screen. Signal, the phone connection for messages. The signal is weak tonight. Reply, an answer to a message. I send a reply right away. Corner, the place where 2 streets meet. I wait at the corner. Screen, the front glass of a phone. I touch the screen to read. Puddle, a small pool of rain on the ground. I step over the puddle. Bench, a long seat in a public place. I sit on the bench and wait. Street light, a tall light next to the road. I stand under the street light. Warn, tell someone about danger early. I warn my friend to slow down. Lace, a thin string for shoes. I tie my lace tight. Scarf, a cloth you wear around your neck. I wrap my scarf because it is cold. Awning, a small cover over a door or window. I stand under the awning in the rain. Safe, not in danger. I feel safe when I get home. Blink, open and close quickly, or flash. The shop light blinks once. Future, time that comes later. I wonder what happens in the future. Thank you for listening to the English Lessons podcast. If this story helped you, please subscribe, share it with a friend, and tell me what topics you want next. You can also practice by reading the story with a friend and switch parts. Keep your words simple and calm, and remember that practice now brings confidence later. Keep listening, keep shadowing, and keep growing.